I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all.
Okay, question. Have you reached all your goals for 2025? That's actually a trick question. The real question I want to ask you is, are you focusing so much on the outcome that you are forgetting about the process? Outcomes are amazing. That's what we're all in it for. But if you're basically killing yourself trying to get to a specific outcome, it might really not be worth it. And the other thing is that we can't really control outcomes. We can control what we put in. So if you think of process goals versus outcome goals as on the one hand input, so the effort you put in, and on the other hand the output that happens, there are so many factors going into the equation that it's really hard to control the outcome. You can make an effort that will make a specific outcome more likely, but you can never control everything that goes into it. You can never guarantee a specific outcome, yet outcome is all we focus on, and I really truly believe that is wrong. If you have not reached all the goals you would like to reach in 2024, I don't want you to spend the rest of the year in a frantic rush to get things done. Yes, it would be nice to tick off some boxes, but don't go killing yourself for it. What I want you to focus on instead is to create a process that suits you. And when I speak about a process that suits you, it is one that does not fry your nervous system and leaves you completely exhausted. I want you to experience the joy of setting process goals and feeling fulfilled by achieving them along the way. That is a much more sustainable way to work with goals instead of just focusing on the outcomes, because an outcome will come eventually. If you keep putting in the effort, it will very likely come. But the thing is, then we're just going on to the next thing. We are so bad at celebrating ourselves, and we think that we can only celebrate ourselves for 2 seconds when we do achieve an outcome. Instead, I want you to celebrate your daily, weekly, monthly, yearly efforts as well. I want you to create a life where you achieve the joy, meaning, and fulfillment along the way to your goals. I don't want you to think that joy, meaning, and fulfillment is something you only experience once you've realized or achieved a goal. What if you spent a bit of time during your winter arc to plan a process and test out a process so that you could go into 2025 with a goal-getting process that is actually life-giving to you? Would that not just be so amazing? I want you to pace yourself, really. Remember the story about the tortoise and the hare. The hare went so fast that it needed a break, so it needed to come to a complete standstill. And in the meantime, it was overtaken by the tortoise. I can't say that word. You know what I mean. Because the tortoise went with a slow and steady pace. It had a process. When you set outcome goals, I want you to think in terms of what will make me content, what will make me feel proud of myself at the end of basically every single day that I put in this effort. I think that is a very sustainable way to work towards your goals, and I think that it is a way to live a happier life from the get-go instead of postponing that happy life to somewhere down the line once you have reached X, Y, or Z goal. And we all know that eventually we find out that our happiness was not really in achieving that goal. Our happiness is usually tied to a goal-getting process. It's tied to the road there. And then when we get there, we know that we need a new goal to feel fulfilled. That's it for today, friends. I hope you will spend a little bit of time during the rest of 2024 to think about pursuing process goals alongside your plans to achieve outcomes. because process goals are just so amazing and they're a lot kinder to those of us who are perfectionists. We set goals to improve our lives, to get a better life. That's the whole meaning of goals. But if we do it in a self-punishing way, that does not feel like love. That does not feel like a great life. But if we do it in a kinder, more gentle way, that is life-giving. So until next time, carpe diem.